Time to do a video on what's been going on in the quilt room, because I think it has been quite a few months since I've been here and shown you some of the things that are in progress. So the one you're looking at now is I think I got the block from one of these people that post their inspirations on Facebook, and I thought, right, I'll give that one a go. And so this is just going to be, it's just a square quilt. And it's now sitting as I ponder it, because I think it needs something else to finish it off. I'll try to come back a little bit so you can see it. I've got to debate what to do and how to just finish that quilt off. So it's just sitting as I flimsy at the moment. So we'll go and look over in this corner. I've been making a few bags recently. So these are 4 of the little bags that have been made, and I have got some more that I'm going to do before I head off to Africa. So this one is just made from patchwork, and I've just put some random little quilty things. Do you like my little label? So, and yeah, there's a little pocket inside, and yeah, just random quilts. So they're quite fun and neat to make. This one was, again, scraps, but I was trying out some of the stitches on my machine. So it's got lots of like stitches just zigzagged and all over the place, all over the top. Little label on there, and my little side label. I'm not sure that I'll do this again. I did find it a little bit of a faff to do all that lots of stitching, because you're just stitching over the raw edges, so you just got to make sure you get them all tucked in. So we'll see how that one wears. This is a little tiny toiletry bag for when I take to Africa, just because you'd need to have like your sanitizer and tissues and things like that, and a little loop on put it on your arm, which I probably made a little small, but we will work with that. And then this is a little bag which I put on my phone, my electronics, and all the stuff that you have to pull out and put in the trays. And then you're trying to scramble to get them all back into your carry-on as you come off. So this is, I can just pull them out of there, put them in the tray, and then quickly back into that little bag, which I then can pop into my bigger handbag. So those are the bags that have been under construction. This is a little baby quilt I'm doing for a girl at work that is obviously pregnant. And she thought it was a girl, so I had it all sandwiched, ready to do some quilting on my machine. And then they told her, sorry, we got that wrong when we looked at the sex of your baby. It's actually a boy. So I took the back off, which was pink fabric, and I think I might put this doggy fabric on the back, which I bought. It's quite cute. I'm debating about it because, well, you know what babies are like and white fabric, but I thought, well, that's what I've got, so it just helps to use what you've got when it's just going to be a gift. So these went away to the quilter. I may have shown you them, I can't remember. And that's waiting for its binding. So that's probably the largest one I've made so far. And again, I put that pattern together myself. It's just like a variation on the rail fence block. And yeah, so that's going to go just on our bed as a throw. This one, as all my quilts take forever to get processed, but this is going to be a gift as well. So I have got the binding on this one, and it is finished. It's finished. I've even got the label on, and that's going to Africa as a gift as well. And then this one also is going to Africa as a gift, and I have to put the binding on that one as well, which I have to get on and do quickly. So those are pretty simple, just from charm squares and 4-inch squares, and I think those were 5-inch, and pretty simple. And they've been sitting around a while, and they look quite effective. My quilting lady, my long arm lady, does some beautiful work with the quilting. So those will get finished off. That's just a little bit of this quilt left over. And I've just been hand quilting that, and as you can see, I've stalled because I haven't got that finished. Got just a random block, because you can just make a random block. These guys, I'm pretty sure I've shown you them before, at least I've shown the fabric on my channel here, and they're sitting waiting for their borders sorry, they're binding to go on, so they've been to the quilter, so quilted. And this one is same designer roll, which is 5-inch by width of fabric rolls. I pulled out the orangey ones and put this orangey red binding, and then this fabric that I had some of the same fabric line that I made the border with, and it's actually from the same roll. So this one and this one is from the same designer roll, and you can see how different they are when you've got pulled all the lighter ones and did a light sashing and stuff on that one. So that's a bit of a trip round what's been happening in the quilt room. And then I am doing a quilt along, like I've got enough to do when we've got an Africa trip planned. So this is a quilt along that's in progress. And I've got to do that one again because I made some mistakes. Look at that. I don't like that at all. So that's going to get redone. And this is the fabrics that I shared that I purchased last October. And finally put my big girl panties on and cut into the fabric and started that quilt along. So I seem to be starting to gather what they call as a stash in the quilting room. But I suppose that's not huge compared with some people's stashes. Oh, whoops, did I forget to show you down here the stash? But even that is not huge. I do have a reasonable amount of concentrated effort to use what I've got. So I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4 quilts in progress, and I'm sure there's another one somewhere. I think it's under here. This one is even just waiting to get stitched together. 5 quilts in progress, plus these I've just shown you here. So yeah, that's a little wander around the quilting room, and I will keep you posted.